Hey guys, Triple B here! Arceus Duraludon finally won an event. So it was piloted by Nico Alabas at the special event in Utrecht. Hope I'm saying those right. But very exciting. Arceus Duraludon, personal favorite deck of mine, so I'm really happy that it's finally taken down an event. Wasn't a regionals nor an IC, but still fairly a large event and definitely impressive that it took the win. So pretty standard list. We've got a 4-2 line of Arceus Vstar. I'm sure you're all very familiar with this card at this point. Has Trinity Nova, which does 200 damage for 3 colorless energy. You get to search your deck for 3 basic energy and attach them to your Pokemon V in any way that you like. So it's a great way to be half-hitting things and setting up your other attackers. Its V-Star power Starbirth is going to let you search your deck for any 2 cards and put them into your hand. So a great way to be setting up and making sure that you have everything that you need to get going. Usually you're going for like a double turbo energy to kind of get this set up and a switch if you started a Duraludon. Or if you have ways to get around it you can grab a Mustard, which if you have an empty hand, lets you search your deck for a single strike Pokemon and put it onto your bench. So maybe you grab a Mustard and an Ultra Ball to reduce your hand size. You're using the Ultra Ball to get into a Duraludon Vmax, evolve it, use the Mustard to get another Duraludon Vmax. All of a sudden you've got an Arceus in the active and 2 3 prizers on your bench, forcing your opponents to take 8 prizes to win the game. It's a very solid combination to be able to pull off. The Duraludon is going to be a 2-3 line, so evolving from the Steel-type Duraludon V, 220 HP, has the ability Hard Coat that makes you take 30 less damage from attacks, so it's helpful in the Lost Box matchups. If you start this, your opponent tries to go with Cramorant to do 110 early and half hit something, they're only going to do 80 damage into this, so it's kind of just like, yeah, that was cute, I'll use a Hyper Potion later and you're fine. It does have the attack Gatling Slug that you can charge up with Steel Energy to do 40 for each Steel attached to it, with the base damage of 10, so it can be helpful for the Reggie's matchup since Regigigas can't be one-shotting it. It's not a VMAX, so they can't go 5 energy choice belt swing, and nothing hits weakness into it, and you take 30 less damage. It's a really good option to go into for that particular matchup, just as a base B. Duraludon Vmax is kind of the star of the show, though. Having Skyscraper, it prevents all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon that have special energy attached. So Lugia Vstar is going to struggle to deal with this. They do have a Veltal to try and get around it. They don't need to do damage. They're just straight up knocking you out. But you've got Temple of Sinnoh to turn off their special energy to kind of slow that down, as well as 2 copies of Big Parasol so that you're not going to be affected by any effects of your opponent's attack. So it just kind of negates the Veltal, forcing them to find a counter stadium and a tool removal. It's a little tricky. They usually have Lost Vacuum to deal with the tool. They'd need 2 to deal with the stadium and the tool, or Lugia's attack to deal with the stadium. So just be a little bit wary when you're playing that Temple of Sinnoh, because you don't want Lugia discarding it. You want to make them have to really work for it. That's it for the Pokemon in the list, though. It is pretty standard. And the rest of the cards, I'm sure you've seen my videos before, and we've covered it quite a few times. But for Switch, you've got Escape Rope and Switch. Pokemon Search, you've got 2 Evo Incense, 4 Ultra Ball, and 3 Quick Ball. 2 copies of Hyper Potion. Since we are running double turbo energy to get the Arceus going, it's great to be able to go, you know what, Duraludon took a hit, cool, attach double turbo energy, play Hyper Potion, heal it off, counts as 2 energy, Hyper Potion discards 2 energy, it's value. To take for supporters, we've got 4 copies of Pokegear, and then those supporters are going to be 4 copies of Boss. We want to be hyper aggressive. Duraludon's not taking one-shots, so if our opponent's trying to run from us, we go, no, get back here, I'm going to punch you in the face again. Chorus to be digging for cards, letting you look at the top 5, pick 3, Lost Zone 2. It's a great way that if you're hitting the Arceus Vs or Duraludon Vs and you don't need them, we can be putting them in the Lost Zone instead of the discard. Because if you put them in the discard, your opponent can use Echoing Horn, bring them back to the bench, boss them up, get easy knockouts, whereas we want to force them to take 8 prizes. Other thing with our stadiums too, we've got the Temple of Sinnoh that I mentioned and Lost City. Similar idea to the Colress Lost Zoning the basic Vs. When our guys get knocked out, we want Lost City in play, so if they take out an Arceus, it's going in the Lost Zone, it's not getting Echoing Horn back, and we're really pushing that 8 prize game. Also got Marnie for a bit of draw support, Raihan, so if something gets knocked out, we can be resetting a Duraludon, so Arceus getting 3 energy onto the first Duraludon, it gets knocked out, this one goes active with some energy, we manually attach to the second one, maybe that one gets knocked out, we Raihan attach to this next one, and we're pretty good. The Mustard we already mentioned, and for tools, Parasols we've covered, the Choice Belt to fix up some numbers, and for energy, we're looking at 4 double turbo energy, 3 fighting, and 6 steel. Since Duraludon does need 1 fighting and 2 steel for its attack, it's just good to have a bit of coverage, so if one of them's prized, we have 2 more in the deck, or if one gets Lost Zone, we have a little bit of flexibility in that sense. That's the deck list. If you like it, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to keep up with the meta. I do try and cover at least one regional winning list every week. I know this one not being a regional, but top tier deck every week, and then some other shenanigans. So it just lets you know when videos are coming out. Let's jump into tournament and see how we go with this tonight. Yeah, we go first. Colorless Lightning. Why do we keep starting Dura? Why? It's Colorless Lightning. I'm kind of thinking it's like Arceus Flying Pika. It could also just be Lugia, and they've got a Raikou in there, so they're able to use that deck box. Or, okay, now I'm lost. It's something entirely different. Okay, so we go Ultra Ball, we get rid of these two things. High risk, that's fine. High reward. Get Arceus. Bench Arceus, attach DTE. Next turn we get Arceus Vstar, attach the other DTE. It gets us into Switch, Dura Vmax, Mustard. We go. Then you just need one normal, two prize knockout. To be honest, a lot of games come down to really good GG ends. Fair. Seeing like stuff like that about expanded, I don't know, it's kind of nuts. Oh, we're getting Marnie. Man, we had a busted hand. Why you gotta be like that? Like the fact that in expanded you could be running like Radiants, GXs, V-Stars. What other broken things we have? Like Prisms. There's so many archetypes just kind of coming together, and it's just like the balancing. It's nuts. Nomad's Land. So like those of you that exclusively play expanded, respect, but also terrifying. Okay, well, we've got the Ultra Ball again, so we can just get the V-Star and kind of stick to that game plan. But now we need to get into what? Switch Mustard Energy. Do we just Ultra Ball both these away? Pull that away to thin? Greedy as hell, but I think we do it. Hindsight, I could have thinned more, right? Like I could have used a Pokegear, whiffed it. Nah, it's fine. Never punished. We just go. Get the Go Juice. In that. Pass. Well, not pass, but fail. 210, 220. And like the tricky thing is like we could have, well, I guess we still theoretically could like get Choice Belt and kill it. But nah, here I think we just go safe. We get switch into that, or let's go Escape Rope actually. We're not getting one-shots on anything, whereas this isn't gonna, well, I guess theoretically they run the V-Star or the Vmax, maybe that is gonna evolve. But my thinking is that's not in the deck to, oh, it's not the Rapid Strike one, never mind. Okay, I'm a bit lost on what the hell they're doing with their deck. I was like, that's just gonna be sitting on the bench with 210, and we just kill it with Dura at any point. But no, I don't think we do. That was close. I like the fact that we have the Hyper Potion, and like this can take a hit and we just go Hyper Potion attached. It's good to go again. Adventurous Discovery, cool card. Cool card that I feel like should see more play than it does. Like as a one-off, so many decks can just get value out of it. Catch up on the chat. I feel like I missed some stuff. Death, like, it doesn't help that when you take medicine, you start feeling, oh. Yeah, no, that's not a good time. Yeah, I hope you're starting to feel better soon, Death. Like, that does not sound like a good time. They're left with 0-1 Shadow Rider, no Energy Excel, or draw, facing continuous Garchomp V Snipes, Lugia Vstar. Is Shadow Rider, like, pretty prominent and expanded? Just makes it somewhat of a statement how good GG End can be. Previous best deck in format with a 4-4 evolution line can be nearly entirely ruined in 2 turns with Garchomp B and GG End. That's pretty funny, actually. That's really funny. Alright, so we tank a hit, they accelerate energy. They've got two guys that are outside of our one-shot range though, which is a little bit annoying. This is why I feel like Arctura, you need Echoing Horn. Makes the prize trade so much better. Kill one guy, kill another guy, Echoing Horn, kill one of the guys you killed before, but in his little form when he's one-shottable. Okay, both of them are in a situation where you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent. Their active is paralyzed. I don't like that. 60 damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon in play that has an ability. That'll be doing 180 into us following up. So I think here, if we use Hyper Potion, we go down to 60. We have 220. We're outside of range of that. Perfect. Wow, we're finding just all of the energy. Pitch that. Touch that. Up. Bluefish, how's it going, bud? And Pokemon is fun. You're either pressured to set up 3 attackers turn 1, set up a new attacker each turn through Silent Lab, and also be able to handle a well-timed GG end or snipe mid to late game, possibly combined with Marnie and Lab. That's nuts. Many decks can, but when you have all your attackers getting deleted, it stands out how disruptive GG end is. Fair. That is fair. Well, I hope they bench that. They're not going to bench it. And I guess they kind of just hold off on this for late game, right? Like when it's just outside of range. But yeah, here we half hit this. He tries to run, we boss him back up. Did they not get an attachment for turn? Oh, I think we're just kind of fine then. Right? Evo Incense. Get this. Like, we've got Parasol to negate that entirely. No point attaching that. I think we just attach that there so we have it for a Hyper Potion. Sweet. Yeah. Like, overcommit energy on it so that we can Hyper Potion. We could also theoretically throw Temple down if we see them trying to charge it up with special energies. Have you tried Single Strike Beedrill Arceus? Yeah, I tried it a while back. I saw it did good at Utrecht, and we've got the list ready to go. I'm going to try it out. We're just doing a tournament run right now, so after this run, I'm going to switch over to it. It got like 5th place. Pretty solid. It makes a lot of sense with where the meta's at, honestly. Like, you can take out Mew. Obviously, if they're running Fusion Strike Energy, can't take out Mew. But not a lot of them are anymore. Like, a lot have kind of switched over to the DTE build again. And then into Lugia, it's like, yeah, free prize. Cool. You've been playing a lot of it already, Bluefish? Like, I saw Arctura 1, and you know me and Arctura. I like him. I think he's neat. 50 games in. Jesus, you're on that grind, man. You're a machine. Okay. How are we doing damage-wise? 140, so we are fine. Like, I'm tempted to play the Temple just in case they run speed energy. But at the same point, don't really want to keep that. Do we keep the gear? Maybe we keep the gear. What are we doing for other draw support? No, we get the chorus. We get the chorus. We want dig for hyperpot. Alright. We take that out, we get 3 prizes. If they bench any other Vs, we boss up per game. If they try and do the paralysis into us, we just don't. And there's 1 hyperpot, which means it's either one of these 8 cards or it's in the prizes. Oh, it's bossing up the one that doesn't have the thing. Okay, well, that's cool. We've got to switch. You goofy goober, I just get around it. Alright, let's do this. Let's check to see that I even have a thing. Okay, there's a hyperpot in there. And there is another Parasol. Both relevant things. Both things I now have. Nice. This is my stuff. Putting it on him does nothing though. Because he's just, if he gets hit, he's dead. So that's irrelevant. Yeah, let's do that. We've got the counter stadium, so if we want to use the hyperpot next turn, we can. We'll attach that there, just in case we want to. I don't know, maybe we want it. But I think we've just got checkmate here. Okay, yeah, they serene it up to kill it, that's fine. We come back up, we killed. Yeah. Really. Kratos, how's it going, man? How's it going? Also, why is the Halloween thing still going? I've switched all. Thank you very much for the bits, though. That's awesome. Are you streaming tonight, too? Are you opening some packs? Just pulling 1 rare candy is nice. 42 wins, 8 so far. Oh, wow, Bluefish, you're just killing it. You played Sky Seal for funsies, but cutting it for Forest. Yeah, fair. That's fair. Took the family out for dinner. That's awesome, man. How was dinner? Right, we've got the Arceus to start. We started. Golden Ultra Ball, we've gotten out to the Vstar, we've got heaps of energy up against the Lugia. Alright. Feeling pretty alright here. And then yeah, we just bench that. Because like argument could be made to not bench the Dura in case they run Escape Rope. It makes it a little bit awkward, but at the same point when we've got Ultra Ball, we just get into the Vstar, PTE switch, get going again. It was really good? That's awesome, man. What did you guys get? I made a chicken schnitty for dinner tonight. We got, like just a quick, kind of like a quick dinner when we were at the shop the other day. We're like, oh, these would be handy. So they have like gluten-free chicken schnitties, and then we just fried them up in a bit of oil, sauteed some onions with a bit of franks, some cheese, made a quick sandwich. It's nice. Very chill, low-key dinner for us tonight. Pokemon was fun. In conclusion, GG the End plus Silent Lab plus control, resistant, and super consistent Lugia engine and Garchomp V Snipe makes for a resilient deck that can have favorable matches against almost every deck in the format. Fair. Like, all of that sounds intimidating as hell. That's awesome. Okay, so they've already put an Yveltal down. So I'm just going to Gust Kill that immediately. Right, because we Gust Kill that and they have no way to deal with the Dura Vmax. Maybe they run 2, or maybe they run Recovery. So if we're concerned about that, we just get Lost City as well. DTE Lost City. Ah, okay. That's greedy. Small Hand Serena Gust the Dura? Oh, cheeky. You got rib wings and onion rings. Ooh, that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Okay. So yeah, we go Ultra Ball. Ditch the Hyper Potion. It's irrelevant. We're either knocked out or we're not. Get this. This gets us. Please have Switch. Oh my god, do we not have any Switch cards? We prize both our Switch. Are you kidding me? What the hell? That's not cool. Alright, I guess we just boss up the monkey? Yeah. Yeah, there's no point using Starbirth, because we Starbirth to get basically nowhere. It. Yeah, if we had Switch, it's just game in hand at that point. We boss up the Yveltal, we get DTE Switch, we kill it. Neat. We steamroll. Grab DTE Switch and boss it. No, both the Switches were prized. We don't. We're going to. I looked through the deck with Ultra Ball. Escape Rope Switch were prized. So there's no point doing it. There's literally no benefit. So it's like we have to manually charge up this Dura theoretically. And hope for the best. Because like the idea here being is either they just kill this Arceus and then we're just banking on this Dura being playable. So that's why we've at least attached one energy to it. Or we've got to manually attach. Oh, I think we're just fucked with this. If we had Switch, we were set. Good. Like we were just ready to pop off. Yeah. Risky. Berendi, how's it going, man? How's it going? Okay. So it looks like they are going to try and target down the Dura. I'm okay with this. Dura takes a bit of a hit and it's just like, okay, neat. Not anymore. You hit me in the face, didn't enjoy it. Don't do it again. It's like we could attach here if we're thinking they don't run path. Yeah, I guess like we do that, we grab this. We do this to get into, we could get Temple? Because then it forces them to have a counter stadium. They've already filled their bench. So they don't have an out for Luminion to get Arita. They don't have an out for Pumpkaboo. Although they've got Lugia in play already, so they just use the attack and they bump Temple, and then we follow up and we can't one-shot it, so we're just back to square one. Okay, so we grab this. And then that forces them to have the vacuum to knock that off the Dura to go into the Yveltal and knock it out. Oh. As if we prized both Switch. I'm doing well. In a tight spot at the moment, but doing well. I like situations like this. It makes you think. Makes you frustrated a bit, but it makes you think. Only a disruption card that does work in the desk corner with a Temple of Sinnoh ability, and they just GG and jar. Yeah, no, Pokemon is fun. It sounds like you've got a lot of coverage in that deck. I like it. I like it. Okay, so they do have the Yveltal set up now. If they don't have a counter for this in hand, we're in an alright spot. Next turn, though, that means we need Energy Boss. We need to kill that before it becomes a threat. Cool. Also cool. Okay, we didn't find the boss. We didn't find the energy. Eat. Yeah, we grabbed the chorus. The rest, I think, can just go. That's your petition to ban the deck. Just rifle off for like half an hour about all of the outs and all the options the deck has, and they're like, yeah, so I think we should ban it. I love it, man. I love it. Okay, so they have to go double powerful energy to the Lugia to have the numbers to knock this out, and if they knock it out, it's fine because we literally just need to dig for an energy for this now. We get an energy for this. If we top deck an energy, boss game. Oh, that makes my life a lot easier. Thank you for that. So their powerful energies must be prized. Okay, perfect. Not so perfect. Oh, I should have gold wrist. Okay. Get rid of this, get rid of this. Get rid of this. GT is not doing anything for us. Shouldn't be. Mistakes are being made. Mistakes might be being made. Okay, not a lot of energy in there. That's okay, that's okay. Show me 5 cards. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. Yeah, like we just pass, I guess. Like we're in such good positions about being short like 1 card in every situation. It's like we're trying to dig for energy. We're not finding it. We need a switch card. They're both playing on hard mode right now. Okay. So I get rid of 1 parasol. Means they need a lost vacuum for that, which means we need a Raihan. Raihan to get this going again. Off a top deck. Well, okay. This gives us potential. Gives us potential. Not a lot, but there's some. There is a chance. We thin, just keep thinning, just keep thinning, just keep thinning. Okay, beautiful. The tricky thing is, do we Raihan and get an energy, or do we Raihan and get Temple? Also, am I more likely to get into Steel energy or Fighting energy? Because like we get Temple, they just retreat into Lugia to bump it. Or they have Counter Stadium. I think, yeah, we just get energy. We're basically just praying at this point. If they've got vacuum, they've got vacuum at this point. Okay. This could work out. Show me a steel energy. Beautiful. We don't have a boss though. Yeah, I was gonna say we don't have a boss and they have hiding energy. They could run. Okay, cool. We are in a good spot. Taking that out, we've taken out a good chunk of their special energy. We have Temple. Probably should have put the Temple down just to avoid this, but like this hits us for 0 energy or 0 damage. The thing we're concerned about is a path. They put a path in play. They don't have a way to one-shot us. We tank a hit and then we counter the path with Temple. They would only be running path as a one-off. So we need the counter. Right, because even if they get 4 powerful on here, they're at 300. They need 4 powerful and a choice bell. Or any powerful in the discard. Okay. A little concerning. But I think we've hit the comeback point. Yeah, Fish goes back in. They're giving up Narchops? Alright. I'm on board with this. I think we still hold. Because the one scenario we're concerned about is, yeah, if we put this down too early, that's what's going to cost us the game. If they're running path, we give them an option to counter it and hit everything. We're concerned. Whereas if they come out half-cocked, yeah, perfect. So if they play a path now, we're fine. Interesting. They don't have it? I don't think they do either. But like the fact that they're still investing energy into this makes me think they do. Like if they didn't have it, they wouldn't be playing it out. Boss start applying pressure. Yeah. Now everything on their board is in one-shot range. I hope they don't have it. But it just doesn't seem logical to me that they wouldn't have scooped by this point if they don't have it. Yeah, we'll just overcommit energy. And yeah, they've given up a powerful energy, so there's no way the Lugia could get to one shot even if they had Bath Belt. This should just be GG. The comeback. Down 5 prizes to Lugia? That's fine. That's fine. Interesting. The one guy that if they play path so they could hit me means they can't hit me? Nah, I want to kill that Lugia. Like, escaper. Oh, that comeback. That's good. There's just so many situations where it's like, yeah, this should be an easy one. This should be an easy one. Oh, both switcher prize. This should be an easy one. We'll just find another energy. Dig through like 15 cards, don't see an energy. Lugia, no path. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. They played their Yveltal way too early. Way too early for that matchup. Don't put that down until it's like ready to come out. Okay. Interesting. I'm thinking this is Arceus Bees. Okay, now I got no idea. I'm tempted to just hold this hand. We've got an out to the Vstar. Nah. We've got an out to the Vstar, but we don't have any other basics on board. There we go. That's what we want to see. We don't have an out to the Vstar anymore, though. But we should have ways to find them. Horus lets us see 5. We either see an Evo Incense, Ultra Ball, or the Vstar, and then we're fine. That dude, that's the dude we want to see. No energy first turn though, so we don't have to be concerned about him attacking. The Drapion though, do we need to be concerned about? Because like we have both of these on field, it reduces his attack cost by 2. They could theoretically charge it up and it could be attacking into us. Kind of funny. It hits itself though, right? So like it softens one of these Arceuses up. They do 60 to one of these. This does 220. We gust it up, we kill it. Vstar for nothing. No, they got some stuff. They got some stuff. That's frustrating though. Okay. Now I gotta find some stuff. Interesting. I was like, did they grab DTE? Because like just attach DTE on this, use this one to charge the other stuff up. Well, that. You charge that up. Yeah. Smart. SMRT. Okay, so it's Arctura. Arctura, why do you have Drapion? You don't run Drapion in Arctura. I don't like that people are saying that's a thing. It's not a thing. Don't make it a thing. Bad. When you open the Dura, you already are frustrated at yourself. When you open the Drapion in a matchup that you don't need it in, you'll be extra frustrated at yourself. We grab that. We grab that. Do we? This gets knocked out. They have to take 5 more prizes. Like the mustard's not gonna proc. We've got too many things in our hand. Could hold the boss, I suppose, because the Raihan's not gonna proc because we don't have basic energy in the discard. We're not gonna because this tanks a hit. Like theoretically we just charge this up. Yeah. As if they boss that up to start hitting it. Cool. We attach DT at that point, or if we find an out to it, okay, cool, we attach DT to it at that point. Then we can just when we do get the attack off, attach 2 here, attach 1 there, we're fine. Well, we would attach to the one that's not beat up. Give basic to the Dura. Yeah, Randy. Good call, man. Good call. Not accelerating energy. Interesting. Okay, so we do this. We need to get the Vstar switch. We use this, we ditch this, that evolves. Switch choice belt, boss that up, take a knockout. Not sure if it's too greedy or just greedy enough. I guess we could also go into an escape rope as the switch. Right, like we've got to get a switch anyways. Maybe they just give us the Drapion. We have a regular switch too. Give me the Drapion. Okay. Put him in that spot. That'd be neat. Yes. You silly guy. Oh, I'm gonna kill you. Okay, so Arceus, he'll do 180 into me. We hyperpod it, it goes down to 60, 220 remaining. This one, theoretically, if we get into a DT, we could just heal this one and tank another hit. Okay, they're bringing out their Dura now. So, I'm thinking we deal with it before it becomes a threat. Touch shot. Retreat. Nice. So he can swing into us for 200, which is kind of fine because it's just like, all right, I just hit you back. And then if they try and run, we just need to find a boss later to bring it up, kill it, or they go into that and it can't hit us. And it's also like, all right, that's fine. Attach here, attach here. Attach here is probably the safer bet. Both of them are then 1 energy off. This isn't doing anything for us, but yeah, we'll play it anyways. Alright, well, we found quick balls. Like, that can at least thin. But yeah, if they don't Marnie us, we well, not got boss for game, because if they knock us out here, we don't have another attacker ready. This could be the comeback. We need to top deck an energy. Real bad. Energy or draw support. Interesting. Okay, so now they're getting greedy for prizes. Yeah, that's game. Nice. Sweet. Nah, it all came together real nice. And we get what? Fusion Strike, Brilliant Stars, Chilling Rain, 3 Silver Tempest, and then 2 packs of Archer using with the coins. Nice. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, hitting that thumbs up button's a great way to let me know, and subscribing to let you know when I have some more shenanigans on the way. Till next time though, take care of yourself.